Fire in the hole.
Hey guys.
It's live. Doing good. How are you, Dwayne?
I'm awesome. Very thankful.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It is that time of year, isn't it? Is it the pumpkin spice that gets you thankful, or?
Oh, who knows? Everybody's phones are now vibrating right now for some reason.
Oh. So are you a pumpkin spice guy, or maybe apple cider? You know,
I can do apple cider. Yeah. No, we're non-traditional. You know, we'll do turkey, but I'll fire up the smoker and do some prime rib and some other things for Thanksgiving.
I like that. I asked you about a drink, and you went straight to the barbecue, the grilling, the smoke, everything. Scott, how about you? We know you're a coffee guy.
Yeah,
I'm spice in that coffee.
No, I cannot do that pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
I've tried. I can't do it, but you know, a little more disappointed. I thought we were all wearing hats today, but I guess it didn't work out that time.
I dress like the brawny paper towel man for you.
I was going to say.
Last year I saw the funniest thing. The pumpkin spice thing has gotten so crazy that it was a tire dealership. It said now in are pumpkin tires. You know.
Yeah, I'm not a pumpkin spice guy. I'll have a pumpkin brew. You know, they have some good like pumpkin stouts. Southern Tier, whom is out of New York, is one of my favorites. They make a beer called Pumpkin. I think that thing's up there, 8, maybe 9% alcohol. Have you had that one before, Scott?
No, I haven't had that one, but I have tried a couple different pumpkin brews. So that is like tolerable, and it adds something different to it. But now it's like, you know, pumpkin this, pumpkin that. I'm just like, I was like, this is crazy.
Look over your shoulder, pal.
Yeah. Pumpkin behind us.
Really? You got pumpkins all around.
Yeah.
Well, we won't look too far into the crystal ball here and start talking about eggnog. We'll save that for next month's episode, mayhaps. What we do want to talk about, though, we want to continue this discussion of being thankful, as Dwayne had alluded to. Look, it's a crazy, crazy year, a crazy, crazy time. There's a lot of really... a lot of people have been affected by this pandemic in ways that really sucks. And so we're not at all, you know, not at all trying to make light of any situation or you know, what's the words I'm looking for? But anyways, we basically, though, there are still some great things that we're happy about at KeyDigital, some product releases, you know, that have helped us at KeyDigital, helped a lot of people do things more efficiently with their AV systems. And so focusing on that, you know, is what we can do in these times, so to speak. So good thing I got the blue blockers on. Otherwise, you guys would have seen my eyes welling up there, perhaps. Who wants to take the lead? You know, let's do a quick 1, 2, 3 of what we are thankful for.
Well, I'm thankful for you guys because, you know, we do these live broadcasts. We also do our Coffee with Key every Thursday. So make sure to check that out. And so it's been a lot of fun doing those. You know, the whole team at KeyDigital, we all work together. It is challenging. You know, our headquarters is in New York, you know, and in Westchester County, which was hit very hard in the beginning, especially. But, you know, we're getting through it. It's looking, one thing to be thankful for is looking like we got a vaccine on the horizon. Hopefully Pfizer's 95% effective. Matter of fact, I talked to someone, you know, that actually one of our team members who was talking to someone who's in part of the trials. He said he feels great. He took the Pfizer shot and said he's feeling amazing. Both of them, you know, because you have to take them 21 days apart. So anyway, a lot of good things to be thankful for. I mean, it's easy to get down, but there's no reason to. I mean, yes, if you've been affected, and I think we've all been affected, and more so is happening again, and especially down in the southern half of the United States, it's hitting now pretty hard. I know Texas topped. They were the first state to top 1 million last week, which is just south of me, and so definitely a lot of things. Don't want to be Pollyannish or anything else, but we also need to always look for the things to be thankful for. So, you know, we're all still here. That's good. That's one thing to be thankful for. So
yeah, exactly.
Like Jonathan said, you know, teammates. At least we all you know, work together. We have each other's back all the time. Our dealers.
Great.
You know, I'm thankful. Even normal conversations. I mean, it's not always about business. It's just, you know, shooting the bleep with multiple of our dealers.
We call it bull.
Yeah. Across the board, but you know, thankful we've got inventory, we've got product, we've got, you know, everything. I mean, it's tough other than family, friends, and everything else, and everybody in good health. I mean, there's so many different things to be thankful for, and part of it, as we're going along, because I know I have a couple people on hold, so we're gonna do this a little differently than normal.
Dealers, there's your segue, even, you know.
Yeah, so we have one of our repeat guests that I'm going to go through and bring in, and hopefully I just sent him a message to make sure he was aware, but I'm going to admit him into this, and then we have another person standing by, but let's see what happens here. Hold on. Up. Looks like Butch may be driving.
That's okay.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's out.
He's on a call.
Yeah.
He's connecting to audio.
Nothing like live. So I think he's on. I think he's on a call with someone else. Look like.
Well,
so we'll give him a minute. I just sent him a message,
ahead,
and
Scott.
Jonathan, drop your.
Yeah, I'm gonna show my. Is this him? There he is.
Hold
on.
Hey
guys.
Hey! That's right. The beauty of live.
Playing some hoops.
Beauty of live. Look at that turkey hat, huh? I hope I'm not missing some or whatever prompt that turkey hat. I think I want in on that deal.
Well, you're part of it just by joining us. Thanks so much, Stephen Butch Thomas. We appreciate you joining us once again. And the topic is, what are we thankful for? And Scott immediately went to having this great relationship with integrators like you and the business that you've driven us. And we wanted to give you an opportunity to say what kind of product, KeyDigital or otherwise, or things related to any of your AV vendors or your installation business, have you thankful this Thanksgiving season?
Well, I must say I am glad to be here. Thank you guys for even thinking of me and considering. I'm thankful really just for waking up every day and being able to just have 10 fingers and 10 toes and use them with a working mind and being calm. There's a significant amount of things going on, of course, as we all know, via shutdowns, restaurants, lounges, hotels, airports, and me or us in the technology age and industry, we still have an avenue or an opportunity to keep on going, where some people have to stay home. So I'm absolutely grateful for health. I'm grateful to be alive, and I'm grateful to be in a lane that I can create my own and keep on making some coin for myself. But just overall, I'll just give you another rundown. I had to do a survey of a location in the city they got about maybe 30, close to 42 televisions, something like that. All old component inputs on the Savant system. Okay? Yeah, just follow me. You're laughing already. So you guys see where I'm going with it. And they're trying to basically start this system up. And I'm just looking at it. They have about 9 satellite dishes, all on components, running through a different type of mux for audio, for zoning, and everything else. And I'm just looking at it, and only thing I'm saying it in my head, please just have Ethernet at each one of these locations. Because as soon as I see the Ethernet, this is another thing too that I need to be able to test out is the uplink between PoE switches for the HD over IP. So I'm going from switch to switch, and then it's transferring the signal. I haven't tested that yet. I've only just been decoder encoder to the same PoE switch and delivering the signal as we see fit. So, I don't know if there's a test out there. If you guys can help me out before I jump in with both feet, or if I'm going to be the guinea pig, fine. But I am not going back to a component system at all.
Yeah. So you're going to have to connect 2 network switches. What's the distance between those switches?
I don't know yet. I'm going to say maybe 60, 70 feet. I don't think it's going to be that far.
Yeah. Yeah. And you love the IP 822s. You're going to be working with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I won't, unless I absolutely have to go back to a HD balance system. I won't. Like I don't want.
But definitely not component. That's for sure. No. But the thing is, a lot of these old, the televisions now today don't even have component anymore. It's all HDMI. Right. So either I got to force these guys to upgrade, or they're gonna have to. I don't know how to explain to them that this is prehistoric now. And, even though they just want to watch TV, I get it. You just want to see what's on the television. Then we're going to, and this, I don't like to say no to my clients. I really don't. And, I try to give them every avenue and option to work, because at the beginning, middle, and the end of the day, all they want is something on the screen. They just want to watch whatever they're watching. And I get that. So, even if I have to take a cable box and put it at the television as an end result, I'm still not going back to component. So, it's something that okay, good. It's still something that, it's a real thing. And a lot of these locations, like I'm pretty sure Dave & Buster's, like, I want to go after those type of clients, even though they're already set, they already have their input groups, they already have their technical teams. I want to go in there with a 822 or 922 or even a 1022 system and blow their system off the charts, unless they already have it. And if they already have it, then all I'm going to do is now I'm going to give them different business because I know their system works. Yeah. So it sounds like you've not only got what you're thankful for, but you got your New Year's resolution 2021 already in order.
That's not even a New Year's resolution. That's now. That's today. If I can get it in, if I can get in the door today, I'm there. Like right now, just yesterday, I'm working with this other company called Baseline Health. Basically, they have about 9 RV trailers that they're doing COVID testing and on-site location testing, and they're having a terrible time with remote internet. And now I put the whole system together. Wilson's antenna, high gain for cellular reception, a Meraki Verizon cellular modem, along with an access point, camera, and then hardwired jacks throughout the entire RVs. And I'm about to do the entire fleet. And, eventually when they go back outside, I'll have a television sitting out there with an 822 on it, and whatever they want to display, they got it.
Yeah, and so you could do that with just either a cat wire in that case of that application, or in the original application you're asking about, the fiber link. Use a network switch with a 10G fiber link. If you like Luxol, that's one of them that supports the 10G fiber link. Their AMS 224P, it may be called. One in one location, another in another location, the fiber link in between. How many encoders, decoders plugged into network switch 1 and network switch 2? Is it more than 24 total on each of them?
I don't know yet. It's still split up. And that's another thing. I'm glad that you even put a 10G into that perspective, because even if we're running at 1080, we're not even pushing 4K. A 10G might be super overkill. However, do we know it will work? Yeah, we could co-sign it before we even started. But, if I could just do straight copper everything, I would try that first. And then how many times can I split it?
Well, no, these are all good questions, and I'm glad we're going over them now. With the 822s, whenever you need to interconnect more than one switch, it's got to be fiber. And believe it or not, You got it, my man. Now, we do have, if you needed a copper solution, we have our IP 1080s. 1080p, of course, with that system. But overall, the quality is still, even 1080p with the IP822, they're different compression methods. We're using H.264 on the IP 1080s. The resultant bandwidth of each transmitter, each encoder, 15 megabits per second. That's it. That's nothing. But the 822s are using Motion JPEG 2000. Lower compression equals higher bandwidth.
Okay.
And that better quality.
And better quality. 250 megabits per second per cable box at 1080p. So all it takes is 3 or 4 of them, and you're 4 of them, and you've exceeded 1 gigabit. So as long as you're going to have more sources than 4, you're going to need these Luxol, or we do have a few others as well.
Well, yeah, I like Netgear, I like Luxol, I like Meraki, I like D-Link. All of these. I like what works. How about that? Like, I don't want to put a name on something. If
got
it works,
D-Link.
That's it. Yeah, I like them, and that's my point. But even I'm glad that you broke it down like that, because this one location, actually they're called the Ainsworth, and there's a bunch of them all over the place. And the people that come there have been used to a component signal, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for whatever's on the TV they're going to watch, as long as it's not pixelated. And I tell you, I ran into a similar issue because I was streaming an actual football game on YouTube TV over Wi-Fi, and as more people got there on the Wi-Fi, the signal got pixelated. It wasn't part of the group for the HDMI group. And those people were immediately complaining to the manager that the screen was pixelated, whereas all the other ones were working. So, in a component environment, you can split it as many times as you want, and it's not going to get pixelated, and there's no HDMI handshake. So, and at that point, when they did that years ago, that was the way it was done. So they could split it from here to Timbuktu. But now, we can't do that anymore. So I see what you're saying in terms of the uplinks and splitting it over fiber, which is something I have to put it on paper, write it out, price it out, and let them see it. Because, as I said, they just care about something on the screen. They don't care how it gets there. I do. You do.
Hey, one thing with technology real quick. So I got to throw this out there. So
yeah,
my Bluetooth,
and I was just
muted. Yeah.
So
my Bluetooth just died out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, I can't hear anything. So I was like, okay.
Technology, man. Well, and I was, to your point though, Butch, it's got to pop though. A bar, restaurant, a lounge, they're investing money. Why? Everyone could watch high definition of the football game at home now, but it's got to pop. Otherwise, I'm going to spend $7. I'm going to save my $7 per rum and soda, and I'm going to just do it at home. Because we can even watch bigger screens at home,
You got it, right. And the thing is that
there's that
you're right.
subliminal thing that happens there.
That is a good position that I am gonna put on the table when I express to them the importance of having the right signal. The thing is, even with the 40 some odd TVs that they have, they're already old televisions, pre 4K. So, and these things are, heavy, strong. You need the biggest mount to make sure it stays on the wall. Like, this is one of those scenarios, whereas, I don't want to put a price tag on it, but it's an old Savant system. And I would say they had to have spent between the televisions, wiring, splitters, tips, at least $120,000 years ago to do this thing. And that's a lot compared to what we can do now for a fraction of the cost. A fraction of the cost.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, look, man, we're happy to spec this thing with you to a custom fit tee. helping with the design services. We appreciate your business, of course, Butch. And yeah, man, we're just so happy to have you on our team, and so thankful to have you on our team. We
Count
really
me in. You guys go do what you do. I'll do what I do. I'm always on deck. Anytime you guys call me, you need me for anything, I'm ready to go. And I would love to just circle back with you later on in terms of this fiber uplink.
Yeah.
Because it might be a real thing if they decide to go that route, which I'm going to try and steer them to, because it needs to pop. Keyword pop.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Dude, I dig the flashlight too, the headlamp.
Oh, forget it. You kidding me? This thing, I don't go anywhere without my flashlight. I need to be able to see, and because when I'm in the ceilings or wherever I am, and I got a waterproof hat, so no matter what, I'm ready for whatever. It doesn't matter.
Not as cool as the turkey hat, but it'll work.
The turkey hat wins.
Hey, when I'm done with our live broadcast, Butch, I'll go through. I'll reach out to you, and we'll get this sorted out between me, you, Jonathan, and we'll make
very well.
Yep.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. Thanks again.
All right. Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving, Butch.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Well, Butch actually brought out another one of our products to be so thankful for, and it's absolutely free. That's our SDG. Our system design group. And so for those of you who have not used our system design group, we, just like Butch just laid it out, a few questions, we lay it out for free, send you a really nice drawing with bill of materials, and again, free 99, as Jonathan likes to say. So there's a product to be thankful for that doesn't cost anything.
And a price point to be thankful for, huh? Well, that was really fantastic, man. I love having Butch. He's been involved in a few of our broadcasts here, and he's doing work out of the New York City and Westchester County areas, all around the metro, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. So we really appreciate Butch's business, and hey. Let the virtual Thanksgivings begin, I suppose, because we're doing it. We're probably a week ahead of everyone else, but we got somebody who's actually a month ahead. Scott, if you'd like to admit our guest.
Absolutely. So hopefully this is live. So hopefully we don't know what we're going into here, but I'm bringing him in.
All right. And
hopefully you give him a heads up.
I did.
There, John.
Nice. There we go.
Hey. Okay. Connecting to audio. Mon ami.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Hey, so we're doing a special Thanksgiving broadcast of KDLIVE where we're saying what we're thankful for. And then I said, you know what? I got just the guy, because he already celebrated Thanksgiving 1 month ago up in Canada. He's ahead of the game, man.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, I was in Barbados for Thanksgiving. Now I'm in Canada.
Yeah, there's no leaving anywhere, any countries now. Otherwise, I'd come up to you, my man, because you've got a good thing going on. Jonathan, it says Rusty's iPhone on the Zoom call. Do you want to go by Rusty or do you want to go by Jonathan?
Doesn't matter. It's the same name to me. It's the same it's the same person.
Nice. So Jonathan, if you don't mind, I'll tell a little bit about how we know each other in the background story.
Yeah.
So Jonathan was doing audiovisual integration all over Montreal, all over Quebec,
Texas also.
Texas. That's right. I forgot about that installation, and those series of installations, and so he was doing this, and then you decided to adopt a pig, right? Do you want to pick up the story there?
Yeah, sure. So we met, me and my ex-wife. She always wanted to have a pet pig for as an animal, and we decided one day to rescue one, and so that's it. And then we keep traveling with him, and we travel North America, Canada. We did a road trip. We did a tour all the west coast of the United States. We went through Texas. After that, we went to New York City. We came Hello?
Oh, Dwayne, Scott, are you guys also hearing the breaking up?
Yeah, we're having problems there.
Okay, Jonathan, hey, any chance you can get to a better Wi-Fi spot?
Just when the story was getting good, too.
Yeah.
That's the best part about being live.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Okay, it looks like maybe he's, I'll text him also. And I hear some gaming. Do you guys hear that? So it's funny because I could hear that no matter what. Is that, are you guys hearing that?
No, I'm not hearing it.
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's something else. I know exactly what that is. That is my, I was on Jonathan's, I was on Jonathan's Twitch channel there. Okay, Jonathan, are you back?
I heard a blip, but that's about it.
So Jonathan is, I just heard gaming in my ear because I had a few things going on. I had Jonathan's Twitch channel. I'll fast forward the story just a little bit for those of you who are online right now while viewing and want to see, follow everybody up. That's our guest here. Jonathan is a part of a group called HHQC, Hip Hop Quebec is what it stands for. And the Facebook site is at Hip Hop Quebec, or facebook.com/Hip Hop Quebec. And the Twitch channel is twitch.tv/HHQC. And that's exactly what I had in my ear there, was hearing Jonathan and his colleagues there doing a gaming broadcast. And they've got huge numbers right now. So we're really, and KeyDigital is powering part of what they're doing in their gaming studio as well. And we have a few other really big things in store for an upgrade they're going to be doing. Jonathan, I heard you trying to join us there for a moment. Are you back?
Can't see him, but he did update his name.
Yeah.
No, that was me. That was me.
I see you guys really good. I see Scott. I see.
Yeah, we just don't have a good picture of you, Jonathan, but we could hear your audio.
Yeah, we could hear your audio. If you want to tell the story, I'll pull up some pictures.
There we go.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yep.
Got a live.
So yeah, so with this, so we try to revolutionize the industry of gaming and the industry of the twitching. So with this, so we're using now, because of the COVID, nobody can go into shows. So Hip Hop Quebec is managed by Joe Ray Records. Joe Ray Records, it is a record label here in Montreal, and so they have the biggest name in the industry of the Quebecer rap. And that's it. So what we decided to do is to bring the artists to get their fan base to be watching them while playing video games. So we bring them out of the comfort zone. So we play right now Call of Duty, but we play all kind of games. So right now, if you guys can see my camera.
Yes, sir.
We have, right now we're using the MLV. So right now we're using the MLV
Nice.
and the MLV4x2. So we are planning, so we can have 4 screen. So we have 4 screen over the, so this is Streamlabs. So we use this to, like, this is like the back end. So this is like where the magic happens here. And right now, so we have 4 screens with the green screen, and so we have like post 1, post 2, 3, and 4, and we have a TV here also, and we have a HDMI balance from the MLV going through the TV, so we can see. So the guests while they're twitching and they're playing, but you can see all the comment over there on the TV. So right now it's the wire management. Don't look at it because we're waiting for the 8x8. As soon as we're gonna get it, we're gonna get a nice rack.
Yep.
And so yeah, so now we can with the MLV. So I can show you guys a couple of posts. So we have. So let's say we go here. So we have the camera. So we have the main player here. We have all the 3 players here. So and we can always switch while we play. So let's say someone is making a nice move, is doing a nice skill, whatever. We can just switch the screen right away. And that it was never seen on Twitch or in any broadcast ever. So I brought this to a next level. So because of KeyDigital, we were able to do that. And like, so I've learned about KeyDigital when I was in AV. I was just like, I sold this this matrix switcher to a client, and it's just amazing what you can do with this switcher. And after that, we just try to bring, you know, like I like to push everything to a next level, to all the time to the next limit. And right now we're using it because of the people when they like. Let's say we have so tonight we have Rhymes and Adamo who's gonna come Twitch with us. And they have a pretty huge fan base with us they have a lot of fan base. So they're always asking them questions, DM them and all that stuff, but they never respond because they don't have time for that, you know, because they have so many, so they don't do meet and greet because they don't do show anymore. So what we decide to do is we decide to put them on live. So people, when they log in the Twitch, but they can ask them the question. So, hey, what do you do? When is your new AP is coming out? Or when is your new single is coming out, your video clip? So they can interact with the client, with the fan on Twitch. So that's the best platform. Plus, they can play their video games.
That's so cool. And man, what a great demo too. That just makes me so happy to see that seamless switching taking place. And you're saying that in a lot of Twitch, which is really game centric, game focused, if they're doing any kind of video switching, you just look at a black screen for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Is that right?
No, we don't have black screen.
No, not for you, but for the other Twitch channels.
Yeah, no, but it's never been seen ever. This is like this is the first time we brought this to a next level.
Yeah.
With all the Twitcher, it's only going to be one. You're only going to see one face and one screen, you know. And if they do, you can do like party Twitch, but it's not one screen in one. So it's like it's like you can do like 4 people at the same time on like a one Twitch account. Mm-hmm. But you subscribe, but you need to subscribe to all of them. It's a little bit complicated. It's like a Zoom meeting, you know. It's always changing. Okay. It's not coherent. It's not consistent.
Yeah.
And so yeah. So now we try to, with the matrix switcher, so the people who are coming in the studio, we're COVID free. The people, they wear masks when they come in, they infect their hands. And so we're really, really COVID friendly here because we don't want people to have COVID and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's about it. But it's really the first time that this is like unique, like it's never been seen anywhere. You're gonna see this kind of stuff, but in big stadium when they do like tournament and all that stuff, and you know, like when yesterday they have a 25,000K, so they have a 25,000K tournament, and now what they did, so they all gathering up, we see the people playing and all that stuff, so it's like a TV show here. So we have a regie, we have a sound, we have a AV, we have video, we have all that stuff. We brought it to a studio. So it's like a TV show, you're watching it. You know, we're growing so much, like we have like 450 followers. It's been 2 weeks, we're online. So we're using everybody to try to propose us, you know. And we're super happy that KeyDigital was on board with us to sponsoring our new, we're going to have some new camera coming in. So that's going to change the whole game because right now we have webcams and it's not doing good because you only see like this piece of the people.
Yeah.
Wow, we're gonna position the camera, we can move it and all that stuff. It's gonna be a little bit of adjusting, but at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be super great.
It is. It is. We're excited about it also, man. This is and just seeing it right now, this is actually a great time for the announcement, you know, that KeyDigital is going to be working further with HHQC for the equipment in the room. Is that okay for me to say? Because
yeah, that's perfect.
Wonderful, because Jonathan already had some existing equipment from his familiarity with KeyDigital, but we've decided we're furnishing them with 4K matrix switching now. So that's going to be an upgrade, and these guys are really going to put to use the cam USB, and having one for each gamer plus one for the room is really going to be an amazing thing. So you're going to see a lot of synergy where there's mutual promotion from HHQC to KeyDigital, from KeyDigital back to HHQC. So Scott is really big on the social networking side, Dwayne as well. You know, this is just the start of an awesome thing, and we'd love to check in on you more in the future when this equipment all gets installed, Jonathan. This is really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Jonathan is using the MLV in these ways, because it is one of our it's one of my favorite products. We were talking about, what are you going to talk about? Which is your favorite product you're most thankful for? The MLV4x2 Pro is you can see I've got mine running in the background here. And
yeah, I saw it.
And the seamless switching, you can even do the custom presets, so you can do your own special. So I think that's great. I love your forward thinking. Always push the limits, helps us to push our limits. And I think you're going to really like, you're looking at the camera that you're getting. That's what I'm on, our cam USB.
Me too.
And you have the
preset. You can go right down and show your next shot and then come right back. Just
exactly. I'm super happy to have those, you know. Of course, I will need to time to adjust myself, you know, to learn them how they work, you know. So, but the main goal is to use all the product to their fullest, to bring them to another next level, you know. Our main goal is to show to people that the camera can run for 8 hours with no worries, everything is perfect, because we're gonna Twitch for like 8-9 hours. And our main goal is to have an esport HHQC, you know, to have an esport really competitive, and to have like people who's gonna, this is really our main goal, you know. This is the big picture of it. That's why we're starting from the bottom. But, you know, like to have some stretch from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and after that, the 4 p.m. is gonna be the guest who's coming in. So basically the camera is gonna be running for basically like 12 hours a day. So with us having those cameras running 12 hours a day, but it's the best material, this is the best selling point to your client, because you're gonna say, hey, yo, you know, we have gamers who's twitching with this. Maybe it's a little bit pricey, but you know, you're not gonna change it 5 times a year. You're gonna buy one, and it's good for 10. It's good for a decade or 5 years, you know. So you spend the money, you get the quality. It's, you know, when you buy a Ferrari, you're never going to change it. You're going to buy it and you're going to keep it. But if you buy a Honda, you're going to change it every couple of years, you know? So that's the basic.
And I think, Jonathan, a lot of people don't realize, and if you do any reading or research and everything else, like the whole esports and gaming industry is a $1 billion industry. It is amazing. I mean, I wasn't fully aware of it other than having, you know, kids. And it was like, hey, you know, I kind of laugh at Minecraft real quick, because Minecraft is like me playing video games back in my day. You know,
they love the 8-bit graphics.
Yeah, I was like 8-bit. I was like, oh, this game's unbelievable. I was like, oh my god. I'm like looking at the graphics. I was like, really? And then like you look at the cover of a game, and I'm not bashing it, but it's like, oh, you know, the 4K version of Minecraft. And I'm like, 8-bit 4K? I was like, that's an oxymoron. I was like, it doesn't make sense. But Jonathan, where else can we can guide people to follow you? So, I mean, I definitely want you to promote yourself between Twitch and everything else, because now more, you know, I want to follow this.
Perfect, amazing. So we have we have an Instagram account. It's a HHQC. So it's for HHQC. It means for Hip Hop Quebec.
Yep.
So we have HHQC on Instagram. We have a Hip Hop Quebec on Facebook, and we're just starting a new Twitch account. That's it. That's about it. And we have a website also. So it's hiphopquebec.com.
Okay, cool. This is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, this is going to be the first of many times we see you on our streams.
Of course. When it's going to be, when the wire management is going to be good, I'm going to take a nice picture. Right now, it's the Far West here, but we need to make it happen. We don't have time to manage this, but we're going to take some time. We work really hard to make this happen. Plus, we have other project and we have a lot of stuff too.
Wonderful.
Just the out of the box thinking of implementing the MLV 4x2 in a completely different application, which is huge. One last question, Jonathan, from me is when you had spun the screen around, what software, if you don't want to name drop, I understand, was that like OBS for?
Yeah, exactly. So we're using Streamlab, but it's more complicated than that, So
yeah,
from the MLV, we have a capture card that goes to the computer. Mm-hmm. And after that, on the computer, we have the OBS open. And with that OBS, we are using this software. Like we have it right here. So with the OBS, we're using this, So with the OBS, we have the chain that. So we need to work with UBS. So KeyDigital has to work with OBS. Sorry. So when we change scene, we need to create a macro that's going to go right with the MLV. So this is going to be way better for us. So it's going to be less time consuming because right now I'm having the left hand on the mouse, the right hand on the MLV switching, so everything has to be correct because we have all the players' name also. So, so we have all the players' name here. So I don't know if you can see, guys, but we have all the players' name while they play. So when we switch, it's so we will need to find them. Maybe you guys can hustle OBS and say, hey, can we create something or can we create a macro with this? So when we switch on the MLV, the macro tells, okay, if it's going to be like an if action or Jonathan knows the best of programming because he was doing all my programming. But, we can create maybe with the iPad, with the MC1000, if we can create something and it's going to be easier for us, maybe it's going to be easier to sell that product after all, because right now it's a lot of managing. So if we can do everything from a push of a button, or even though if we have the remote of the MC1000 and we can recreate a template on the remote saying, okay, so +1, +2, +3, cam 1, cam 2, cam 3, if we can simplify this in the future, and if you have time to do it also, you guys on your end, that I think that will bring to a next level for your selling point and for the end user like us who's using it.
Yeah, wow. Or even something like, as hopefully all this chaos and COVID crap goes away, but you guys to even be able to Twitch, remotely at a game function or a big event would be huge.
Oh, yes, but we try because of the COVID, so we try to. I know Jonathan told me about the capture card. So the new capture card. If you guys can create a capture card, we'll talk it later. I don't want to share the thing online.
That's the secret information that we can't discuss, or even taken to it. We got to get him another MLV 4x2 to stack those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I did a design where I actually took 3 MLVs and fed them into a 4th MLV to do 12 images across.
But the only problem is, I think stacking MLV, I will take it 100%. Send me the material. Send me. I think for now it's gonna be useless for us because when you watch it on the iPad, on iPhone, like most of our watchers, let me go see. I'm gonna see where they watch it.
Yeah, this was on a 30-foot LED wall. So
yeah, exactly. So we don't have the 30-foot LED wall, because I did a client. I did a at the client's house in his home. I did 130 feet diagonal LED wall with Samsung, and I used the MLV KeyDigital also. That was perfect, you know. But right now, everybody who's watching us, let me go see on my channel Analytic. So people are watching us over iPhones and iPad. No people, and it's really rare they watch it on the app of Twitch. So if we stack, so when we stack the 4x4, we see a little bit, but it's a lot of confusing for the eyes. You know, we just do it at the end of the game, at the starting point when everybody dies. You know, so we can all see the screen. I try to promote the MLV the best way I can. But while people are playing and you see like all the shooting at the same time, it's like it's mind fucking, you know?
Yeah.
So if we stack another one, fine by me, we can do it if you want us to promote it. But I think for the people who's going to watch it, it's going to be too much, you know?
Well, after COVID's gone and you start doing some live outdoor events, that's when we
yes, of course. Yeah. Like our main goal is to have, because you know, Joe Ray Records, I'll show you the studio after. So we have artists who won like Felix, Junos, and all that stuff. So we have pretty amazing artists here in our label. So our main goal is to create maybe in the COVID next summer, we can create like a esport, because we're talking with another sponsor right now, and they're super interested. It's a huge sponsor, and we'll be able to reveal it one day if it goes well. But our main goal is to create like a huge stream, and we create esport in Montreal, you know, outdoor or indoor. And we just like having teams to compete, you know, so from LA, and having like $1 million prize, you know, or 500K prize. So we have all the people, and we're going to be hosting this event here in Montreal. That's our main goal. So we have a lot of project coming in, and it's going to be handy stacking the MLV, and we're going to need your help to come with us to set up everything, you know, because I'm a pro, but I'm not the best of the best. So we need to be together to be the biggest team, you know. So that kind of event, you don't want to fuck it up. So you need to have the people who work with it every single day, who's managing it, who developed it, to come help us to come set up everything up, you know.
I'll volunteer for that trip, Jonathan. So we'll do a road trip and go up there. But yeah, I mean, the marketing abilities and potential here, north, south, east, west, you know what I mean? Unlimited. I mean, this is your concept, and you know, I'll call it out right now. You know, we're your witnesses. You know,
good.
Yeah. We'll be like the team, the Montreal Canadiens of the '60s.
No,
all those cups. Okay, boys. Well, mon ami, merci beaucoup. It's very good to have you. And yeah, it's exciting. I see it in Scott's eyes over there. I think
this is huge.
Come join your team, actually.
Yeah.
So, and I'm really happy. Also, I'm really thankful that you guys were on board with us. You know, I'm really, really happy. I know we don't have the numbers yet. You know, you need to believe in a concept. You need to believe in the new industry. You need to believe at what you see right now. And I really appreciate you guys, just Dwayne and Scott, and of course, Jonathan. But, you know, I really, really, really appreciate you guys believing in us. And that's going to make us grow more, you know, having some big people who has the technology behind us to make us go further and further and further without us, you know, because it's a lot of money. The gear we have, it's like around like 8K, you know. So around like 10K. So we didn't have that kind of money to invest right now because it's brand new. And because of you guys, we were able to grow and grow and grow even further. So all the team of Joyride and HHQC, they're really, really happy about it. And they're really, really, they feel honored having you guys on board.
We definitely got your back.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Hit me up anytime. I'll go over how to do the presets with you, with the remote and the camera. We're going to be there for the unboxing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have the tracking info for you later today.
Cool, perfect. So we'll share this little video also on our Facebook page, you know, of the live, so we can try to get a little bit more views, and we'll try to go on that end also. We'll try to push the product the much more we can, you know, and I hope for you guys gonna get the nice visibility also.
It's going to be awesome. Thanks so much, Jonathan. Thanks for joining us. I know you got a lot of work there with the wiring and everything. So we'll see you soon, buddy.
It's not my type of job, you know. But usually I'm really, really OCD on that. But, you know, make it happen and do it. That's the...
Good deal, man. We'll see you next time, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. Have yourself a good evening and happy Thanksgiving to all my fellow Americans.
Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right,
Take care, Jonathan.
See you.
Take care.
Wow, that was
insane. Fun, huh?
Yeah.
That was great. Jonathan is we've been with him for a number of years, and one time his pig, Christopher the pig, the internet famous pig, he was in KeyDigital's offices. Even we were doing a whole photo op there. That was a lot of fun. We go way back with him, so we're happy to see he's doing things, big things, always doing big things. Jonathan is, just like you guys said, anytime somebody brings a new idea to us like this, you know, we don't shy from it. He knows what he's dealing with. He knows the product really well, as you could see. He knows it's the right piece for it. We've done some things in esports in the past. When you look at system designs we've been a part of, and these sorts of things, and this is the perfect fit for it, though. You know, to have that scale size room there is really just ideal. So Scott, is that you? Where'd the hat go, man?
Yeah, no, I couldn't hold the headphones. I was having a hard time hearing, and I kept on going like this, and I was like, you know what? I lost my neck, even though I got my double chin still. But I was so in depth of listening to him, because this is such a crazy idea. Not crazy, but you know, a cool concept.
Creative, so creative.
It's going outside the box, and it was like, here's another application. You know what I mean? Well.
And because we've been discussing this, we can't reveal everything that's coming down the pike, but we're going to focus on some of this with future developments. And, you know, just because of COVID, a lot of this, you know, he's going more online with streaming than maybe he would normally. And we're developing some things to help enhance that. We're going to do that some more. Bloggers are going to love some of the things we've got coming down the pike. So
absolutely, yeah, we're really excited about this. We've got between them and some other insights, we've got some really exciting products coming your way, and I'm sure those will be on the top of our what we're thankful for in 2021 list. So okay, guys, any closing statements before we move on?
Well, this will
wrap up, I should say.
Well, actually, our next broadcast will be December, so we have to pre-thank everybody and wish them their holidays. At the same time, shameless plug. So we do have the Fab3 from KD have a Twitter account now. So if you want to follow our other broadcasts, etc., it's just Fab3KD. On Twitter, so you guys can follow us and updates. And obviously, I'm sure we're going to get some other people following to see what Jonathan, aka Rusty's iPhone, of what they have going on. So I'm going to stay on top of that one, because this is really cool. But you know, other than that, same old, same old. Our next thing will be Coffee with Key. You know, you come through.
Me. So what's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow.
We just love our live broadcasts, and hopefully hopefully
by the time you see it, we don't know what day it is if you watch it after live. But and we'll be taking off next week on Coffee with Key, obviously for Thanksgiving. But I am thankful for you two and all the other family members at KeyDigital. And thank you guys so much for a great year we've had so far. And we've still got another month and a half to go. And hopefully 2021 will be much better than 2020 as far as the pandemic goes.
Yeah. Or one of these days we'll actually all be in the same building again. That would be cool. You know?
Oh my gosh. We'll just I'll still have camera at my home here, and we'll just have an empty space, and I'll just hop windows into your side, Scott.
Yeah. Somebody, one day somebody's going to be like, oh, what do you mean meet in person? You know, like, no, really, I'm going to meet up with you, you know?
Our kids are already, they won't talk to each other. They'll just text. So it's kind of the way of the world.
Yeah. Like,
good deal.
Now even gatherings, real quick, one last note, where kids, I was seeing them in a room together and they're like texting each other. I was like, this just doesn't make it any better. You know what I mean? So it's now they're not even, you know, there's no interaction. It's, you know, I know Jonathan's lonely, you know, he misses us. So
he misses the food on the road is what he misses.
This is true. This is really true. Yeah. Or, you know, just, when you go on a road trip and come back, you know, the family's happy to see you. That's a great feeling as well. You know, I mean, seeing them every day is something I am thankful for. But at the same time, you know, there's all those aspects there that us road warriors have really grown accustomed to in our family as well. You know, it's a reason we still do this lifestyle is because we enjoy it. And there's you know, some people aren't cut out for it, but I know, you know, us, we're into it, and that's and our families are as well, and that's something I look forward to getting back to for sure.
Can you imagine the first like expo or like event, like a CEDIA or whatever, you know, CES or whatever? That first gathering is going to be massive because everybody that hasn't, I mean, we all have our dealers that we talk to and either see, but that first gathering is going to be insane, where everybody's like so excited to go out, see everybody they haven't seen in years, you know, and go from there. I can't wait, but you know, we can just get through the holidays and take it from there.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to a slight clerical update. We're going to update the link to the HHQC pages. Okay, so on Facebook, you'll see the live comments. He's got some update there. So we'll put that in there. And do you want to just say it out loud for the audience as well?
Oh, yeah. So what is it? Hip hop, all one word, Quebec on Facebook. And then HHQ for him on Instagram. And then it was Twitch is the only one he didn't mention. And then
I'm at that one right now. That's twitch.tv/HHQC.
All right, so HHQC is kind of like their whole.
And
Hip Hop Quebec is what they say.
Yeah.
I'm sure multiple people.
Okay, wonderful. So we'll make sure to get that corrected everywhere. Yeah. All right, guys. It's been a good one. This has been a lot of fun. Looking forward to the next time we get to see you all on KeyDigital Live. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
All right, everybody. Enjoy.